Hey yogis, welcome to Yoga with Eva Bratschi. Let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead, and any variation of a cross-legged position is fine. And backs of the hands are on the knees, index finger is pointed out, and then the left thumb rests on the rest of the fingers. And this is our focus mudra. And go ahead and take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And exhaling through the nose. Focusing in on the breath, take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. It's okay to make some noise on the exhale. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Go ahead and listen to the sounds around you. Become familiar with them. And then come back to the breath. Left ear goes to left shoulder, relax the shoulders. And back to center, right ear goes to right shoulder, relax the shoulders. And back to center. Go ahead and plant that left hand on the mat next to you. Right arm goes overhead and gently fold over to the left. Nose goes up towards the sky. Stretching that right side, keeping the glute on the mat. And right palm goes to the mat. Left arm goes up towards the sky. Gently fold over to the right. And nose goes up towards the sky. Left glute is on the mat. And back to center. Go ahead and bring the bottoms of the feet together, interlocking the fingers just outside the toes. Gently bring the knees up and down. And steady the knees, nice deep breath in. Bring those heels close to the body. And when you're ready, on the exhale, gently fold forward, allowing the elbows to push the legs towards the mat. Gently, no overdoing anything. Listen to your body this evening. Very good. Go ahead and bring the torso back up. Make that diamond bigger with the legs. When you're ready, fold forward, interlocking the fingers just outside the toes. The elbows are on the outsides of the legs. Forehead goes towards the feet. Very good. Go ahead and bring the torso back up. We can go ahead and go onto our bellies. Going into our Sphinx pose, you're going to place the elbows underneath the shoulders. The palms are just in front of you. And there's a slight bend in the back here. Space between the ears and the shoulders. And holding here at Sphinx pose. Go ahead and bring the torso down. Hands go underneath the shoulders. Gently bring it up into Cobra. Relax the shoulders. Nice bend in the elbow. Space between the ears and the shoulders. And go ahead and bring the torso back. We can go ahead and bind the hands behind us, and we're going to take the hands towards that back wall. Chest comes up off the mat. And gently bring the torso back, release the bind. Go ahead and place the hands underneath the shoulders. Come up to your modified plank and go into your child's pose. Nice deep breath in and exhaling when you're ready. Go ahead and go into your modified pose, halfway down. Come back up and then back to your child's pose. That's one. Modified plank, all the way down, up, and child's pose 2. Modified plank, halfway down, up, back 3. Modified plank, halfway down, up, back 4. Modified plank, halfway down, up, back 5. And staying here in your child's pose. Go into your tabletop. Big toes are together. Take the knees to the outer edges of your mat. Shift those hips towards the back. And then walk the hands forward, keeping the chest and chin on the mat. And go ahead and bring the chest up. Walk the hands back. Go into your thunderbolt, bringing the knees together. Right palm over left thigh. Nice big circle overhead. And looking back behind over that left shoulder. And left palm over right thigh. Nice big circle overhead. And hand goes behind, looking over that right shoulder. Very good. Go ahead and face forward. Come up onto the knees. Step forward with that right leg. Left hip is going towards the mat. When you're ready, take the arms up towards the sky. Gently fold back. Both hands go back towards the mat. Extend that right leg, taking the hips towards that back wall and belly to thigh. And go ahead and fold that right leg. Tuck the back toe, bring the knee off of the mat. Plant the left hand and right arm goes up to the sky. And right hand goes back towards the mat, back knee goes to the mat, untuck the toe, extend that right leg, belly to thigh. And go ahead and fold that right leg, go back into your thunderbolt, and then come up on the knees. Go ahead and take that left leg out in front of you. That right hip is moving towards the mat. When you're ready, take the arms up towards the sky. And gently fold back. And hands go back towards the mat. Go ahead and extend that left leg, belly to thigh. Go ahead and fold the left leg, tuck that back toe, bring the knee off the mat, plant the right hand, and then the left hand goes up towards the sky. Looking up at that middle finger. And left hand goes back towards the mat, back knee goes to the mat, untuck the toe, extend that left leg, belly to thigh. And go ahead and fold the left leg, go back to your tabletop. And this time take the spine up towards the sky, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Go ahead and tuck the toes, go into that cow pose, taking the tailbone and chin up towards the sky. And go ahead and untuck the toes, go back to your neutral spine. Take that left hand up towards the sky. When you're ready, weave it down underneath that right armpit. Left temple goes to the mat. Walk the right hand up towards the top of your mat. And you can stay here. You can go ahead and tuck that back toe on the right side. Extend that right leg. And then when you're ready, you can take that right leg up towards the sky. And go ahead and bring that right leg back underneath the body. Right hand goes back towards the mat, underneath that right shoulder, coming back up to that tabletop. Right hand goes up towards the sky. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and weave that right hand underneath that left armpit. Right side of the face goes towards the mat. Walk that left hand up towards the top of your mat. Tuck that left toe if you'd like. Extend the left leg. And then when you're ready, you can take that left leg up towards the sky. And go ahead and tuck that left leg back underneath the body. The left hand goes underneath that left shoulder. Coming back to that tabletop. Take the right knee to the right elbow, and then keeping that leg folded, bring it up, all the way up towards the sky, reaching up with that toe, and then back. That's one. And extend, forward two, extend, forward three, extend, forward four, extend, forward five. And left knee goes to the left elbow, keeping the leg bent. Bring it up towards the sky. And then back towards the elbow. Extending back. Back towards the elbow. That's two. Extend. Back three. Extend. Back four. Extend. Back five. Very good. Go ahead and tuck the toes, go into your down dog. Ears are in between the arms. And gently walk your dog, alternating the heels on and off the mat. And go ahead and steady the heels. Right leg goes up towards the sky. When you're ready, flex that right foot. Bring that right foot towards that right wall and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg goes back towards the mat. Go ahead and take that left leg up towards the sky. Point the toe. And when you're ready, go ahead and flex that left leg. Take it towards the left wall. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg goes back towards the mat. Going into your plank position here, holding for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees go back towards the mat, going into your tabletop. Walk the hands back, go into your kneeling position. Hands go into the back jeans pockets. Big toes are together. When you're ready, gently fold back. And go ahead and go back into that tabletop. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. Interlock the fingers underneath the forehead. Crown of the head goes in between the wrists. You're going to tuck the toes before you take your hips up to the sky. Remember, the weight is on the arms, not on the head. And going into your dolphin pose here. Go ahead and lift the left leg up towards the sky. Point that left toe. Strengthening through the shoulders here. Left leg goes back. Right leg goes up towards the sky. And right leg goes back towards the mat. Knees go towards the mat. And going into your child's pose. And go ahead and go back into your tabletop. You're going to lift that left leg, keep the leg bent, reach behind, bind with the right hand, and everything goes up towards the sky. Goes back to the mat. Fold that, take that right leg off the mat, bind that right foot with the left hand. Everything goes up towards the sky. Everything goes back towards the mat. Go ahead and tuck the toes, go back into your down dog, and you're going to go ahead and bind that left ankle with the right hand, and looking underneath that left armpit. And right hand goes back to the mat, left hand goes to that right ankle, and look underneath that right armpit. If you can't bind at the ankle, you can always reach towards that calf or the thigh. And go ahead and go back into that plank position. And start folding the arms, the chest and the knees go down towards the mat first. And then untuck the toes, go up into your cobra. Soft elbows. Look back towards that right foot. The right shoulder is going to go back towards the right as well. Turn back forward. Look back towards the left foot. Shoulder goes back towards that left foot. And back forward. Go ahead and take the torso back towards the mat. Tuck the toes. You're going to go back into your plank position. Back into down dog. Plank. And all the way down, untuck the toes of cobra. And go ahead and take the torso back, tuck the toes, back into that plank position. Downward facing dog, plank, all the way down. Untuck the toes, up cobra. And torso goes back, tuck the toes, plank position, downward facing dog, plank, down, untuck the toes, up cobra. That's 3. We got 2 more of these. And torso goes down, tuck the toes, go into your plank position, downward facing dog, plank, all the way down, untuck the toes, cobra. 1 more, last one. And go ahead and take the chest down towards the floor, tuck the toes, plank position, downward facing dog, plank, all the way down, untuck the toes, up cobra. Relax the glutes here. Very good. Go ahead and take the torso down towards the mat. Fold both legs. I want you to bind the feet with the hands. Bring the knees back to where they were. And when you're ready, I want you to go up into your bow pose. And then I want you to shift towards the left and hold here for a little bit. And roll back into your bow pose. And when you're ready, shift towards the right and hold here. And go back into that bow pose and gently release the bind. Shoulders go towards the floor. Turn the head towards the left. Relax. Focusing in on the heart. Palms are facing up. And gently lift the face and turn the face to the right. Relax the head on the mat. Shoulders are relaxed. Very good. Go ahead and take both hands underneath the shoulders. Head is facing forward. Go into your modified plank. Go into the tabletop. Right knee in between the hands. Going into your pigeon pose. And you can adjust that front leg as you like. You can have the shin parallel to the top of your mat if you'd like. Or you can tuck it in if it's a little bit more comfortable for you. Go ahead and bind the hands behind you. Extend the arms downward. Take the chin up towards the sky. Release the bind. Walk the hands forward. Go into your sleeping swan. Lift the head, walk the hands back, place that left elbow underneath the left shoulder. Left hand goes in front of that right knee. When you're ready, start folding that back leg. And then when you're ready, bind with that right hand and hold here. Go ahead and release the bind. Both hands go underneath the shoulders, arms are extended. Tuck that back toe. Go into that plank position, back into your tabletop. Go ahead and take that left knee in between the hands. Just that front leg as you like. Again, you can have the shin parallel to that front side of your mat, or you can adjust it as needed. You can also use a block underneath that glute. When you're ready, find the hands behind the body, extend the hands towards the floor, chin goes up towards the sky. Go ahead and fold the elbows, release the bind, walk the hands forward, resting the torso on the leg. And go ahead and walk the hands back. You're going to bring that right elbow underneath that right shoulder. Right hand goes in front of that left knee. When you're ready, start folding that back leg and then bind it with the left hand and hold here. And go ahead and release the bind. Both hands are underneath the shoulders. Extend the arms. Tuck that back toe. Go into the plank position. And then all the way down to your mat. Untuck the toes. Up cobra. Go ahead and take the torso back down. Right hand goes out to a T. Fold that left leg. Flex that left foot. When you're ready, take the left foot over the hips. Nice rainbow here. Looking over that left shoulder. And then when you're ready, extend that left arm up towards the sky. You can stay here or extend it back a little bit further. No rotation here, just seeing how far you can go with that arm. Nothing forced. Just checking in on our range of motion, making sure everything is working pretty good. Very good. Left hand goes back underneath that left shoulder. Right hand goes underneath the right shoulder. Extend that left arm to a T. You're going to fold the right leg. You're going to flex that right foot. When you're ready, nice rainbow with that foot over the hips. Looking over that right shoulder. And when you're ready, take that right hand up towards the sky. And you can stay here. Or you can go ahead and extend back, checking in on that range of motion. One may have a little bit better range of motion than the other, and that's fine. Honoring our body where we're at. And right hand goes back underneath that right shoulder. Both hands are underneath the shoulders. Come up to your modified plank. And then go into your child's pose here. Gently walk the hands to the right. Back to center. Gently walk your hands to the left. And back to center. Go ahead and walk the hands back, going into our thunderbolt. We're We're gonna go into our tabletop, tuck the toes, go into your down dog. Walk the hands back. Go ahead and place the hands underneath the feet and gently pedal the feet up and down onto the palms. Very good. And go ahead and bind the big toes with the peace fingers. And when you're ready, bring the chest towards the thighs, nose towards the knees, and go ahead and plant the hands in front of you. Look towards the top of your mat. And when you're ready, go ahead and fold the legs. Torso goes onto the legs. Bind the hands behind you. Extend the arms. And when you're ready, go ahead and bring the arms up and over. Torso is still on the thighs. Go ahead and bring the glutes down towards the mat, arms down towards the mat. And then go into your chair pose here. And holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And go ahead and straighten the legs. Arms are in front of the heart. Let's go ahead and go into Tadasana. So feet are about shoulder width apart. Interlocking the fingers in front of the heart. Just take the hands up towards the sky. Palms are facing up. Gently fold towards the right. Back to center. Gently fold towards the left. And back to center. Release the bind. We're going to interlock the hands behind us. We're going to extend the arms. And this time, as we bring the arms up, we're kind of squatting down, taking the torso again towards those thighs. Arms go up and over. Very good. Go ahead and bring the torso up. Arms are coming down. Release the bind. Place the hands in front of you on the mat. Extend the legs, heel toe towards the edges of your mat. Then go into your Malasana. The elbows are in between the knees. You're going to place your hands in front of the heart here. Creating some compression in the hip area, the thighs, helping those lymph nodes. I want you to place your hands in front of you. Index fingers are facing forward. You're going to gently come up with the hips. You're going to place the back of the knees, or the knees onto the back of the arms. And you're going to play with your body weight here. So you can stay here. You're looking at the mat. You're going to alternate the toes on and off the mat. Go into your crow's pose if you're ready. Toes are off the mat. Very good. Let's go ahead and take the glutes onto the mat. Good, about the middle of your mat. And then take it all the way back. Go ahead and place the hands underneath the glutes. Extend the legs. Bring the feet together. I want you to point the toes as you bring them up towards the sky, and then point the heels as you're going down towards your mat. That's one. And toe up towards the sky, heel down towards the mat. That's 2. Point up, heel. 3. Point up, heel. 4. Point up, heel. 5. Point up, heel. 6. Point up, heel. 7. Point up, heel. 8. Point up, heel. 9. Point up, heel. 10. And go ahead and fold those legs. Hands go just outside the hips. Palms are facing down. Take the feet to the outer edges of your mat. And gently windshield wiper the knees from left to right. Deliberate movement here. And go ahead and allow the knees to rest towards the left. Back to center. Allow the knees to go to the right. Back towards center. Heel toe the feet to about hip width apart. And gently windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Very good. Bottoms of the feet go together. Arms go up overhead. When you're ready, bring the arms up and then forward. That's 1. And then back, up, forward. That's 2. Back, up, forward. That's 3. Back, up, forward. That's 4. Up, forward. That's 5. Up, forward. That's 6. Up, forward. That's 7. Up, forward. That's 8. Up, forward. That's 9. Up, forward. That's 10. Go ahead and bring the feet up towards the sky. Interlock the hands behind the head. Bring the elbows and knee to the knees. And then back. That's 1. Lift. Up 2. Lift. 3. Lift. 4. Lift. 5. Lift. 6. Lift. 7. Lift. 8. Lift. 9. Lift. 10. Very good. And go ahead and place the hands underneath the glutes. You can extend the legs. Elbows towards the mat. Chest goes up towards the sky. Head cascades over. Flex the feet. Going into your fish pose here. Very good. Go ahead and place the shoulders back towards the mat. Left ankle over the right thigh. Reach behind that right leg. Bind it. Flex the feet. Going into your reclined pigeon pose here. Go ahead and extend that right leg. Come up. Bind behind that right calf. Release the bind. You're going to plant that right foot onto the mat. Leave the ankle where it's at. Go ahead and take the arms out to a T and take that left foot towards the right side. And lift that right leg. Plant the left leg, right ankle over left thigh. Reach behind that left thigh, flex the feet, head and shoulders back to the mat. extend that left leg, reach behind that left calf, head and shoulders to the mat. Release the bind, left leg goes onto the mat. This time I want you to take your arms out to your cactus pose. When you're ready, take that right foot towards the left. Nose is up towards the sky. Very good. Go ahead and bring that left leg back up. Both feet are planted onto your mat, about hip width apart. Bring the legs up to 90-degree angle. Take the knees towards the right. Arms are still in cactus. Relax that left shoulder. Nose is up towards the sky. Legs go back to center. Take the knees towards the left. Relax that right shoulder. Nose is up towards the sky. And then gently bring everything back. Go ahead and extend the legs. Palms are facing up. Relax the shoulders. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the nose. And relax the shoulders. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. And nice deep breath in. And exhale. Going back to your natural breath. Take all the tension out of the forehead. Relax the jaw. Relax the tongue. All the tension out of the shoulders. Arms are relaxed. Focusing in on the heart. And the chest as it rises and falls with each breath. Focusing in on the belly as it expands and retracts. All the tension out of the hips. Focusing on the upper legs. And checking in with the knees. Checking in with the calves. And the ankles. Gently wiggle the toes. the fingers. Make fists with your hands and tense up all the muscles in the arms, chest, upper body, the jaw. Bottom half of the body is relaxed. And release. Relax the upper body. Go ahead and point the heels. Flex all the muscles in the lower body. Tighten them, tighten them. Hold, hold, hold. And when you're ready, go ahead and relax. Gently rock this head from side to side. And back to center. Wrap your arms around your shoulders. Nice big hug for showing up to the mat this evening. For taking the time to strengthen, to build flexibility. And go ahead and fold the legs, bring the knees and feet together, still holding that hug. Nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale. And bringing the hands in front of the heart, gently rolling over onto your right side or left side, whichever one you're more comfortable with. Hands go on the bottom side of the face. Focusing in on the breath. Hips are stacked. Scanning the body. And gently lift the head with the left hand or the hand on top of the body. Go ahead and come up to nice seated position. Backs of the hands are on the knees. Nice long back. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. And nice deep breath in. And exhale. And nice deep breath in. And exhale. Turn the palms onto the legs. Gently take the spine to the back of the room, chin to chest. Allow the shoulders to separate. And torso comes back to center. Nice big circle overhead as you inhale. Prayer hands coming down towards the heart as you exhale. And chin goes towards the hands. And gently bring the hands towards the forehead. Gently fold forward. Namaste. Thank you for joining me this evening. I know the lights went out a couple times. Thank you for hanging in there, and I'll see you on the mat next time.